Boom, people, we're live. What up, what up, what up, what up? It's me, MLD. Welcome to Free Consultation Friday call-in show where I interview you and we change your life. We'll get you some results today. Get ready. I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. We're also going to do some Instagram reviews for you guys that want to be on board. Shout out to my brother in Hawaii, Crypto No Kaoi. I'm going to be in Oahu on the 21st. Here's the link right here. Come on the show. We're just going to jump right into it. And yeah, let's get this party started. I was a little bit late because I was up doing Crypto Minute.
Established.
Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. It starts with learning dating, and then you move on to something else to push humanity forward. That is the philosophy of modern life dating.
I am teaching you how to be strong. I am teaching you how to be powerful. So when bad things happen to you, you don't quit.
Okay, because you don't know
how.
Because you don't know.
No, if I'm not going to explain to myself.
In normal conversation where people aren't sitting around and patronizing you because you're loud and obnoxious, and a lot of people don't want to confront you and tell you that. But I'll tell you that right now, young lady. You're very loud and obnoxious and you're rude.
You wanted to blow it up and make me seem like something I'm not, and I didn't appreciate that. But that's okay.
Did
you
you
can
watch my
do
channel?
what you want to do for your content.
Oh boy, somebody's triggered.
And
She's
you can do
triggered.
that. No, Adam sent me a clip.
You should want a woman that you can build with.
She could build me a sandwich.
My man.
It's common sense in every other country in the god world, but here you got to get out of god Venn diagram and be like, hey, don't post half-naked photos of yourself because you're going to attract fucking predators.
All right. Oops. There we go. What's up, boys? Welcome to Free Consultation Friday, where I answer all your questions for free, 100%. All you got to do is click on the link right there. We'll do a full review. I will break down, I'll give you a good SMV analysis, just your sexual market value analysis, where you looking at, like, on a scale of 1 to 10. And we'll talk about your financial plans. We'll talk about your education plans, everything. So all you got to do is come on down. Yeah, guys, sorry, I'm so late. Last night, look at me. I'm struggling, bros, because I stayed up for the Crypto Reserve meeting all night, or the Crypto Summit meeting all night. And I went to bed at like 7 a.m. And then I woke up. Thor called me. At 11 o'clock, woke me up on the dot. And yeah, I got to go to the gym after this too. My sleep schedule has been very bad these last 4 days. But yeah. But we're here. We're here to knock it out. My B-Day is March 10th. What do you advise? Why don't you come on and let's talk? How do you reset your sleep schedule? You got to power through. Come on, let's talk. Quiet King 24. I just love watching how the UK has totally fallen. Just a side note. What happened to you British guys? You guys used to run the world. Now you guys are like getting sent to jail for memes. You know what? Shout out to my Muslim brothers. You guys got big balls. You guys took over London. You guys took over England. It's London and England has fallen, guys. It's over. White people, I don't know, man. You have lost your balls. But I tell you what, you Muslim people ain't gonna take over America. That's for sure. That's for sure. Not if me and my American brothers got anything to say about it. You will speak English and you will be in our house. America first. Ain't going to be no big Muslim takeover in America. No, sirree, Bob. No, sirree, Bob. But boy, oh boy, have you guys conquered the UK. I'm telling you, you know what the big difference is? You know what the big difference is? Guns. Americans, we don't play. We don't play. Because, you know, I know everybody likes to complain about, you know, they think the Jews are doing everything. The Jews, the Jews, the Jews, the big boogeyman. I'd rather the Jews run America than these people. No thanks. I stand with Israel. Somebody get Ben Shapiro on the phone. We will take the U.S. too. Just wait. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you yourself are mobilizing with your children, your money. Come on. Let's be honest, buddy. Let's be honest. Come on down. Let's talk. Hey, what is up? Harry just goes in the house. My good friend. Harry, I am I am vastly undersleep, Harry. Oh boy, and I'm burping. I'm chewing some nicotine gum to wake up. I did not pop a caffeine pill. I forgot. I don't drink coffee anymore, guys. You know that? I don't drink coffee. When coffee like just rips my stomach apart, man. What I do is I wake up and I take a 200 milligram caffeine pill. It's like no calories, first of all, instant absorption, and yeah. Everybody's got a price. Not people, not me. I ain't got a price. Hopefully a full black person can become president so they can spray white people to turn them black. That was a joke. What does that mean, spray white people? What are you going to spray like their white face? I think if we had a black president and he did white face, I think that would be hilarious. You know? Guys, it is freezing cold this morning here in Tokyo. I hate the cold. I hate winter. I hate snow. Okay? I hate everything that is resembling something cold other than ice in my drink. Really. And an ice bath. It is so, you know, I have an ice bath on my balcony and it's just like impossible to even use right now because it is just yikes.net, bro. Also, if you want me to send your Instagram and I'll review it here live on stream. I'm going to smell some of my Thai herbs. This is a fresh one. Wake me up. After this, I'm going to go to the gym and pump weights. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. Should I go kickboxing and beat the hell out of some of these Japanese people? Or should I lift weights, just stand in the mirror and lift something heavy and look at myself like a homosexual? I fucking hate going to the gym, guys. Do you know that? I hate weightlifting. I absolutely hate it. If you told me, put on your shin pads, put on your mouth guard, put on your gloves, and you're going to go fight for 90 minutes, sign me up. Sign me up. No headgear, no problem. Let's go. CTE for everybody. But stand there and look at the gym. I hate it. I go to the fucking gym. Okay. You guys who actually like going to the gym and like starving yourself for diets and stuff, I commend you. But I could probably also kick your fucking ass. So who really wins? Who really wins? I don't know. I just hate it, guys. I hate it. But you got to do it. You know, it's part of being a man. You got to do what you don't want to do, even because you know it's got to be done. I'm just going to read the chat. Gym is therapy for me and coupons for the medical bills. Thank you. Have you tried calisthenics? Gym rings, or I can press. I can pull myself up and press on the gym rings. And you know what's funny? I did that with my busted elbow. Now my elbow is fixed. So here's the thing. If we don't get somebody on here in the next like 10, 15 minutes, I'm going. I'm peacing out. We're gonna get the phone lines back open here. I gotta figure out which freshman they're using software wise. I think they're live right now. So the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is live. The Crypto Summit. Don't really know what happened. I literally just waking up here. Apparently the OCC clarified bankings are allowed to they're allowed to store cryptocurrency now. The U.S. debt clock has been updated. That's pretty cool. They added something. Let's see. I'm just catching up on my morning news here. Savings per taxpayer 1.5K. You guys seen this? Can you get medical grade roids prescribed in Japan? I don't think so. I think technically you possibly can, like, because I know like Anavar, you can take that if you have HIV or some kind of cancers that are like taking away your muscle mass. Man, medical grade Anavar would probably be fucking amazing. Let's take a look at the debt clock. It is freezing, guys. Holy shit. It is like, this is the coldest I have seen it. I felt it in a while. It was like, you know, it's crazy. It's March 8th here. There's the debt clock. So since they came in, they're saved $175 billion, which is wild, bro. Which is absolutely wild. Look, the debt is just still wrecking up that, man. Debt per citizen, debt per taxpayer. Yikes, 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 yikes. This is insane. Oh, man. StreamYard is just tweaking out. Dude, I found this chick. Do you guys know this chick? She's a freaking congresswoman now, I think. This woman, Anna Paulina. Did you see this? I didn't even know she used to post all this scantily clad stuff. What a like. I just hope she's doing good. I just can't believe somebody said like I should run for office, and I'm like, I don't know. I see some crazy shit online, but then I see this, but then I realize the world is like just simps. But this chick is like, she has a pretty bad tattoo too. I think she had like this big old weird tattoo, or maybe it was another girl. I don't know. This is wild though. I do want to run for office. I want to get. I can get something done. I mean, better than these retards in control. But yeah, I mean, mainly I'm a man. You know, see all these women in there like saying, you know, that men should go into women's bathrooms. That is just crazy, bro. This is crazy. Former stripper and Jew. Hey, shalom. L'chaim. Come on down. There's the link in the chat. Come on the show. Let's talk. We'll do a free consultation for you. The only reason I don't come on stream is because I have stalkers. I had a bunch of coworkers and schoolmates stalk me before and try to find me. I doubt they're watching. Shalom, niggas. We love Jews. L'chaim. I don't even know what l'chaim means. I would say kickboxing since it's Friday. But if you feel too sleepy, then wait, just lift the bare minimum, go home. My back hurts from I have some resistance bands here, and I'm doing some kind of exercise every day. But yeah. Oh man, I am tired. My muscles are killing me. Oh man. It's been a busy week. Got a lot to do. Shout out to all the guys. We have 4 people sign up this week for monthly coaching. That's good. All the one-on-ones going to be booked with you guys this upcoming weekend. We're going to get that handled. Go ahead, smash that like button while you're out there. No. I have no bone back problems when I say that. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus, that I don't have back problems. No. As in my back is sore. I have these. So the studio for the Tokyo Love Show is over here, and we have like a bar, like a support bar where we hang all the lights, the studio lights and stuff. And I threw a resistance band around there, and I do these guys. Just pulls. Americans have Stockholm syndrome. I guess you're saying because of the whole Jewish thing. Listen, dude, I would never want to be Muslim because I don't want to pray 5 fucking times a day. What the fuck? Get out of here, dude. I got shit to do. I gotta stop and pray 5 times a day. No thanks. Christianity, you can pray once a day. Pray when you wake up. Dear God, thank you for letting me live. Pray before dinner, whatever meal. Dear God, thank you for this food. Go to bed. Dear God, thank you for living. Have a great day. Forgive me for my sins. Amen. Christianity is efficient. Carl Theodore is in the house. He says, "What's good, Emily? Happy Friday. How was your week?" It was good. You are a dapper looking guy, my friend. That's a nice suit. You know, you are a very, very well-groomed black man. You look great, my friend. Is that a blue tie? That is quite the ensemble. It's like a maroon jacket, a gray vest, a white shirt, and that looks like a navy tie? Or is that black? It looks like more like a navy. Either way, 10 out of 10. You look great. You were in Thailand, right? Got to do MFR, massage, my nigga. What is MFR? Myofacial release? Is that what you're talking about? How do we call? You don't. You just come on the show. We're going to do real in-depth breakdown of you guys. Who will be brave enough to come up here? I don't ask you to be Muslim. I feel like people that are like overly emphatic about religion and stuff, though, they typically don't have much going for themselves. Yeah, my fascia release. There you go. Come from a Catholic church family. I'm praying. You didn't do much at all. You don't like to read. You don't like to do anything. You don't like to spell. Guys, it's freezing here. So apparently banks can custody Bitcoin, which is crazy, bro. Checking this all out. Johnny Somalia. Just Appreciate that, brother. Just trying to give it you now, bro. You keep up with me. You can set yourself back. You look way better than me, bud. Look way better than me. What color is that tie? Is that a black tie or is that a navy tie? In trail yesterday, was he running somewhere? Are those the new Rat Band Meta glasses? No. Oh, the Ray-Ban. No, these are from Louis Vuitton. Can you see that? Let's see the auto zoom works. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Look at that. I like these. I actually bought this exact same pair from Myron Gaines for a present. Cause I'm a nice guy. I buy all my friends expensive gifts. But Myron is so cool and popular. He doesn't wear them. But it's all good. Not George. I see you back. Can you turn your camera on, George? It's black. That's nice. I won't read your whole name. But can you just turn your camera on so I can see you're real human? So you don't try to whip out your ding dong. Ray Bay. I think you need to calm down and read. No, your camera won't be on the live, but just turn it on now so I can see who you are behind hand. Okay. Yeah, you got you naked though. You got what's going on there? You got no shirt on. I swear to God. Yeah, just turn off your camera. I got you. I swear to God, if I see your dick, I'll kill you.
No, not that crazy.
All right, good. Just some of these motherfuckers are weird as hell, bro. George, how can I help you, brother?
Listen, I called a few months ago. I was the guy that shorted MicroStrategies, so you won't be surprised to hear my story.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
What price did you short it at?
I shorted it at like $430.
Son.
No, but I sold out of it the next day at a small loss, so I didn't hold the short.
I think, are they down now?
I have no idea. I don't keep
I
track.
think statistically they probably are because everything's down. Yeah, we're at 287 right now. When did you decide you wanted to short them?
Honestly, the last time I called you, I don't remember when that was. I think that was November or December, like when it was pumping.
Well, yeah. That's probably a good idea. It peaked on November 20. Here, I'll pull up the chart. It has like a ghetto. Excuse me. There's a ghetto chart here on Google, but yeah, 20th it peaked. So if you shorted on the 20th, then you would have been at Gucci. But I mean, you probably would have got liquidated, quite frankly, because it's like it held pretty good. So what's up, George? How can I help you, my good friend? You're a good-looking guy. You jacked? What's going on?
Well, listen, I'm kind of having a tough time making a decision. Well,
Okay.
I'm 25. I've been working since I was like 16.
Good for you.
I saved most of the money I made, but then I gambled it away in the stock market. So I've lost like about $50,000 across 5 years.
Brother. Okay.
And what happened is I liquidated all my brokerage accounts. I withdrew all the money in them.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just thinking to myself, because I'm making good money. You know, I'm an electrician. I just graduated a few months ago, and I got a great position. I'm clearing about $1,300 a week with overtime.
What state are you in?
I'm in the 51st state.
Canada?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And basically, my question is, I just don't know what to do with my money anymore. I don't trust myself enough to invest it, and I'm kind of feeling like I should spoil myself. You know, maybe buy a better car.
No.
A sofa. What are you thinking?
So no car. That's a poor man's decision.
Okay.
So here's the thing: the most easiest and brain dead money in the world is just put it in the S&P 500.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the S&P 500 is actually correcting right now.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing I'd like to ask you, George, is this: who is teaching you? Who is guiding you in your investment pursuits?
Nobody is.
Okay, so here's the thing. That's the biggest problem right there. And this is what I tell everybody, right? For example, I'm having like the desire to update my channel, my digital marketing and everything, right? And so I actually, do you know who Layla and Alex Hormozy are?
Yeah, I've watched a few other things.
Yeah. So I'll be going out and meeting them in April, and it cost me $5,000 just to talk with them and their team for 2 days. Right. So the reason I'm telling you this is because, like, when you try to figure things out on your own, I don't care what it is, right? Like, if you met a guy, George, and he's like, I want to be the UFC welterweight champion of the world. I want to go and beat Bilal Muhammad and destroy him, right? But he says, and I'm just teaching myself MMA at home and by myself. What would you think of that guy?
Obviously, it's delusional.
Yeah. Right. Right. So that's just the thing. You want to make sure that you are getting advice from somebody who has already made it in that department, who has already invested and done very, very well for themselves. That's the only way you're going to make significant improvements.
So are you recommending I basically get a mentor?
Find somebody who makes money with their money, because the money problem that a lot of guys have, money problem is a threefold problem. Okay. So let me show you something. I'm going to pull up a whiteboard. Can you, if I pull up the whiteboard, would you be able to see it? I think you're on your phone, right? So it's going to be a little bit small.
Yeah, it's okay. I could go on my computer as well.
Yeah. Go to your computer, because I'm going to draw something up for you. Okay.
Hold on.
And this is for everybody at home too, because I learned this the hard way too, because, you guys know I grew up very, very, very poor. And it was terrible to be so poor. Poverty is terrible, bro. It sucks. Being poor is the worst thing in the world. It's hard to deal with it. To this day, like even with a rental car, right? And I like filling it up with gas. Like when I can fill the gas full with tank, I just think, like, thank you, God, bro. Thank God. That I have the ability to fill this up, or if I go to the grocery store, I really don't need to look at prices anymore. I'm not here like buying anything crazy, but I'm like, and then here I'm drawing this up real quick for you, but it's just I used to be so broke, but I know what it's like to have nothing, man. And I know, like, for me, I'm so happy, bro. Like I said, if I go to like Whole Foods and like my mom wants to like buy a bunch of stuff for dinner, I'd have a big family dinner when we go home. I just thank God that that I can buy that and be okay. Okay, let's do this. Okay. And this is where most people screw up, because most people don't have a financial plan. Most people don't have a desire to do better. And I'm almost done drawing. Okay, we're good. Okay, and then
Oh, fuck my bicep.
okay, and then, okay. So, and let me see. Okay. So, first of all, congratulations on being at a young age, making that kind of good money. That's good. How long have you been doing this now?
I've been doing it. I graduated in September, but the
Nice.
place I worked at for the past 3 years hooked me up with a position in maintenance, and they offered me a great wage, more than I deserved at the time, and they're giving me plenty of overtime as well.
That's great. So here's like the general money problems people typically have. Okay. So we all typically start here, right? Zero money. Mommy and daddy's paying for you, whatever the case may be, right? And then we make, some money, and then we make big money. But the problem is, right? And let's just say, okay, some money is from like, $1 to, we'll put this like around like 50,000 a year. And then here we'll do 50,000. This is USA dollars to, let's just say, well, yeah, actually, yeah, some money, and then big money to like 50K to, yeah, let's just say 500K plus, give or take. It's just some people are going to make more than that. Big money range. Okay, so what you want to do is ideally you want to. This is your strategy. This is what I wish I did, and I made a mistake when I started making big money. Is I invested in something really stupid that is in Louis Vuitton wardrobe. Louis Vuitton sunglasses. And it's fine. It's not like I'm broke or anything. But I could be way richer than I am now if I played my cards right. Okay? So you want to move yourself along this spectrum. So you're like right here, I'm assuming, right? You're in the zone.
I'm at big money.
Are you making more than 50,000 US dollars a year?
Well, if I continue at this pace, I'm probably gonna make 100 this year.
USD?
Canadian, so it's about 70.
Oh, okay. Good. All right, so let's do that. So you're here. So now here's what you guys start looking at. Okay. Do you know what is your total monthly cost?
I have great living arrangements. My mom has a few properties, so I just pay the city and school taxes for one of her apartments, one of her buildings, and I live in one of the apartments. So it's about $10,000 a year that I give. And then
No. Total monthly cost is like food, electricity, water, internet, cell phone, car insurance, gas, whatever.
I'm looking at most $1,100, $1,200.
Canadian?
Canadian, exactly. So 800.
Gucci. So your total monthly costs are so low. So you want to buy a car, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what you're going to do is let's say you take some of your money, you buy a car, but this car is only going to go down.
Yeah.
In value. So you're actually just throwing your money away.
Well, I wouldn't buy it brand new. I would probably buy a newer model, like used 30, 40.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Regardless of the car that you're buying, the value will not be going up.
Yeah.
Okay. So the problem here is this is just throwing your money away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you're in 10 years, you're going to be 35 years old. All right. But if you play your cards right and you make your investments here, you could easily get to a point where your investments are paying you $800 a month. And then you can take your money and reinvest it even more to get this number up.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So investments you want to look into, I would recommend looking into the stock market in the sense of not trying to make a bunch of money
trading
just to make money. You're going to have some kind of mentor, teacher, right? Very, very simple stuff is just the S&P 500 and just hold. Like probably statistically speaking, we're going to have a bear market in 2026, right? So you could, everything's actually going down right now, even Tesla, right? But if you buy stuff like Tesla's like an amazing stock to get into because you know what the biggest field that's coming up that Tesla's involved in?
Well, I'm an electrician.
So what is it?
Well, electric vehicles, renewable energy.
No.
What is it?
Well, you're an electrician. You tell me. You were flexing.
Something in my field. I know like people are upgrading their power grid and like they're trying to boost their capacity or what they could put out in power.
Oh, I'm so cold. It is ridiculous. No, it is robotics.
Robotics.
Dude, I would say in like 3 years, people, probably less, people are going to, the majority of people, not majority, but a lot of people will be financing robots to have around the house to cook, clean, and do stuff for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know? that is a huge industry, and you'll be like financing a robot that's like $30,000. Optimus is already built, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and it can do simple chores. So investing in companies like that have a big future, and then there's companies that pay dividends, right? There's treasury bonds, right?
Okay.
But you want to get your money from here. You want to get your big money number up as possible to the higher end and more.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to invest the money. So you could do stocks, you could do real estate. But the goal is to make enough money from your investments that you are very financially secure. And then you move from financial security to financial abundance. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you just buy the car, you're just taking money, and it's just going to zero. You see?
Mm-hmm.
So what you ideally want to do is keep your expenses as low as possible, get your profits up as high as possible. And then if you have like real estate, like, you know, if you're buying real estate, what happens with real estate, no matter where you buy it?
It goes up.
Right. Value goes up. And not only does the value go up, right? The value here goes up, but also it can generate you rent money.
Mm-hmm.
So let me ask you this. How many properties do you think you would need to get under your belt as a 25-year-old man that could get this number to, like, let's just say $3,600 a month net profit?
Well, listen, my family's into real estate. I already have a building under my name, the one I'm living in right now, and it generates about $90,000 a year.
Nice.
So, I mean, but that's when I'm 40 years old and 15 years from now. But I'm like thinking right now, what could I do? You know?
Is it 90,000 revenue or net?
Gross.
What's the do you know the revenue?
Yeah, the revenue, the gross income, like gross revenue is 90,000 a year.
So that would be net profit, not revenue.
No, the profit. Well, then you have to get rid of property taxes.
Mm-hmm.
They're probably going to be mortgage free when I get them. Maybe 80% of that, 70% of that's probably a lot more. 60, 70,000 clean.
So
But
let's just say,
so we pay a lot in taxes.
let's just say if half of it is not profitable.
Mm-hmm.
So the 45,000, 12, boom, look at that. Right there. And now you have this, and then now you don't have to worry about money.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can sit around and do whatever the hell you want. You could get that. You could get real estate under your own name. Forget your family, right? You could get real estate under your own name to get you up to $3,600 a month net in 5 years for sure. And let me tell you something, young man.
Yeah.
Life as a man, and I saw you. You're jacked. You're good looking. You know, you're not like hooked on drugs or anything. I could tell.
No,
you know,
no.
Bro, 30, life just gets even better as a man.
Yeah.
Yes, especially if you take care of yourself. Like women cry when they turn 30 because they know it's over. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But men, if you play your cards right, you got no fucking baggage. You know, you got no like kid following you around, or you got no like trauma and all that crap. And you're like a single dad. You know what I mean? You can do a lot. And then you could go have a proper family. You could travel the world, or you could just keep on investing and making more money.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I would say here, because you're in the big money category. So try to get this high end up, because here's the thing. The problem is once you stop working, the money stops.
Yeah.
And you're 25. So you don't know what it feels like to run out of energy in the middle of the day yet.
That's what I'm thinking of too. Yeah. Shit.
You know?
Yeah.
That day's coming.
Fuck.
You know, like if I go hard like 4 or 5 days in a row, like on day 6, like I just need to chill.
Oh fuck.
You know? I just gotta chill.
All right, man. Listen, thank you so much. What I took from this is I think I'm probably just going to dollar cost average into the S&P, and I'll look for a mentor.
You could lump sum too. Dollar cost averaging is like just like the most basic bitch advice you give somebody when you like don't want to really teach them. Okay. I don't dollar cost average. when I do stock market stuff, or not stock, excuse me, crypto stuff. I lump sum
And what is that?
all, just everything all at once, one click, boom.
And you wait for the right moment, a good moment to buy. What is your
Yeah,
strategy exactly?
look at the right moment, look at the markets. I buy dips,
Mhm.
because if you, I mean, again, look at, like, here, let me pull up the let's go here. Oh, here, right here, look at the S&P 500. Okay, look at this. What's the time frame here? So let's go full chart. Yeah. What is it? What is this? Let's do the, oh, that's the 1 minute. No, let's just do the 1 day. So we're having a dip right now in the S&P 500, right?
Mhm.
But if you just look here, I mean, look at that. That's like guaranteed free money. Look at that. You see? Look at that.
Okay.
It's literally free money. Do you actually know what the S&P 500 is?
No, yeah, I do. It's the 500 biggest companies on the U.S.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Look at that. It is the easiest, most brain dead investment vehicle in the world. Yeah. And as your money continues to lose value over time, especially being Canadian, buying a car is just wasting your money, bro. What's wrong with Canadian people? Why has Justin Trudeau been in power for so long? Are they scamming the elections up there?
Dude, I have no idea. Anybody I speak to, like, nobody has anything good to say about him, yet people still vote for him. You know?
That's just wild, bro. But look at this. If you bought the COVID dump March 18th, look, you just got to the end of the year. Look at that, bro. That's a huge fucking jump. Look at that. And then you held into 2021 knowing we were in a bull market. Look at that.
Jeez.
4,800. So you go from here. You basically more than double your money in about
2 years.
Yeah, year and change.
Mhm.
Not even 2 full years.
Fuck.
And then you clear, so you see it clear as day when we're going into the bear market too. You just get out, 2022. Everybody was clear as day. Everybody's laying off left and right,
Mm-hmm.
But I would say, because you're a smart guy, you did make some money, but you got to find a mentor who could teach you. That's where you make it big. But you cut the learning curve pretty sharp.
Yep.
All right, George.
All right. Thank you so much, man.
Thanks for coming on. It was nice talking to you, man. Congratulations on all your success. You're a very successful young man. You should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you, man. Take care.
All right, buddy. Have a good day. See you. That's nice. I'm happy to see people like George watch me. That's really, really nice to hear. Yeah, there's so many better stocks to buy. And that's yeah. Well, okay. Why don't you want to come on here? Let's talk about it. Let's pull up your stock portfolio. Let's see how you're performing. Let's see if your portfolio has outperformed the S&P 500. No, Z. No. Hard to find mentors. No. Listen, Z, if you're so desperate for a good mentor, come talk to me right now. You say hard to find mentors now, hard to get people to care. I'm literally been sitting here every Friday since 2019, opening my phone lines completely for free for a bare minimum of 1 hour a day on every Friday. But these Friday shows go sometimes as long as 3-4 hours. So no, put your victim fucking mentality away. I don't want to hear this shit. You don't care enough. That's the truth. You don't care enough. Mentors are out here. Where have you been? Have you come on this show? Have you been showing up? Have you called in? Have you sent a super chat to ask for help? No. You are crying like a little girl. No, absolutely not. Okay. And mentors can be living dead, but listen, no. You don't have a dead fucking mentor. What are you getting? You getting mentored by the Holy Spirit? Get out of here. Okay, no. Your mentor has to be alive because mentorship is an ongoing evolution between you and him. Rob the bank. I guess you are in some kind of you in the car. What's going on here?
Oh, I just don't want to show my camera actually. I was planning on calling in only.
Okay, no worries. All right, so you want help with
yeah, with the resume actually. So resume and I guess just like the application process. So I was pretty much laid off from my job, and then I'm kind of looking for another job in like the accounting world and like the real estate or finance as a controller or analyst.
All right. So you are an accountant?
Yeah.
You can't get a job as an accountant?
No, I can get a job. It's just I want a high paying job that I had before. So
you live at home with your mom and dad?
No.
Where do you live?
I live in Glendale. Like Los Angeles. Let's say Los Angeles area. Los
Angeles is misspelled on the second section of your November senior development accountant, November 2019, October 22. It says Los Angeles.
Okay, awesome. Thanks. Yeah, I just changed all like the locations of these places just so they can't like identify them. Yeah. So pretty much, do you have any recommendations for, I guess, like a resume template to probably use, or is this one fine?
Well, yeah, this is okay. I'm a big fan of putting your picture on there.
Okay.
But what's okay? First of all, why did you quit your job in January with you have no employment lined up?
No, I didn't quit my job. I was laid off. So pretty much when I came in there, I was able to like kind of streamline everything and increase all the efficiencies, and certain things that took like 30 days, I ended up reducing them to like 5 days. So I wasn't really necessary anymore.
I see. I see. Any reason why you're staying in LA?
Friends and family.
Are they going to pay your bills for you?
No, but I enjoy spending time with them.
Okay. You do realize that LA is just going to get worse every year, right? Taxes get higher.
Yeah, 100%. And
you're okay with that?
Yeah, it's a cost of just staying close with friends and family.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you this right now. That's a very dumb decision. You should get out of these high tax jurisdictions if you want to make any kind of progress in life. How old are you?
I'm 36.
Bro, you're 36 and you're acting like this? How much money do you have saved up?
Anywhere. Well, my net worth between like 750 and like 850, depending on the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
$750,000?
Yeah, that's just net worth. So it's there's like part real estate and then in cash and then also in crypto.
Okay. And what's the big plan for you financially down the road?
Pretty much probably just probably buy a house. Well, I should say trade, sell my portion of my investment to buy a house.
In Southern California.
Southern California, yeah.
Oh boy. Why do you like it? Just because you're friends and family? That's it?
Yeah, friends and family, yeah.
Are you married? Do you have a child?
Not yet.
Are you married?
No, I have a girlfriend.
Nice. Let me think. And then so you do realize like the job market's kind of cooked down there too, right?
Yeah, 100%.
But you're still not willing to move.
I mean, I can move like within an hour or so. So I mean, like Orange County or Ventura County, those are always options.
So you're willing to drive 2 hours a day?
Well, I mean, I can see my family on the weekends, so it's not a big deal. Family and friends, like on the weekends for the most part. Like an hour wouldn't be too much of a drive.
How many places have you applied to so far?
I applied to a whole bunch of places. I
How
didn't
many?
get. I've lost count. I've pretty much been using like LinkedIn, Indeed, Glassdoor, and a couple other like job specific, accounting specific job postings, and then also been working with a couple of recruiters as well too.
And what have the recruiters been telling you about the industry so far?
Well, I mean, they kind of been saying, "Oh, wow, I have a client for you." But I think one of the problems I kind of had was I kind of jumped around a lot in my
Career.
career.
Yeah, looking at. Yeah, I mean, you stayed at this last place though for quite some time.
Yeah.
But your recruiter is still saying that's a problem.
I mean, with certain plots, people like that I've applied for, or that I've talked to the recruiter that they were represented by the recruiter. They kind of mentioned that because some people, they want them to just stay there forever. So
I think that's probably that's just a crappy recruiter though, because you were at this last job for, let's say 2 years and change, right?
yeah.
What were they paying you?
Like 140.
Well, I mean, this is great. I mean, okay, so from an investment perspective, this is good, and the fact that you have net worth is that high is also very good, especially for your age. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man, honestly. Just because my biggest thing is I tell guys to apply where the most money is and move there if need be. But if you don't want to move, you're severely limiting yourself. And how long have you been applying for jobs? Since January?
I got laid off January 31st, so pretty much just for 1 month almost.
Why did they lay you off? What was realized?
Well, pretty much he's having like a credit event in sense of like he is currently losing money because of the I guess the interest rates. But also, to be honest, like most people say this, but this is like true. I literally streamlined everything, so made it like super easy for everybody. Because pretty much as a controller is pretty much just like the accounting manager. And when I got the job, it was pretty much they created this job, and I pretty much streamlined everything and then made everybody super efficient because they didn't really understand Excel and they didn't understand the full accounting programs. So I sped everything up for everybody. So I kind of became like unnecessary.
Can you lead with that in your cover letter for your resume?
Okay.
That's one thing I would do for sure. Also, you got to keep track. Do you have you're an accountant. You know how to use Excel.
Yeah.
You know, you should keep an Excel spreadsheet of like who you applied to, and then what a lot of people do as well is call these companies you apply to. How are you getting rejected? Is this auto reject, or like you just get rejected by the ATS, or what?
Well, some of them is just like you just don't hear. I don't hear back. And then other ones it's just I know I currently am interviewing for one job, and I think I might be in like the final round. For the other job, I was in the final round, and I think somebody else got it. They let me know.
So a couple things. When you apply for a job and you don't get it, what I want you to do is call the company and be like, hey, I'm robbed the bank, and I'd like to know I recently applied for this position and I was turned down. Like, could you just elaborate as why, so I can make myself a better candidate for your future employers? Some of them will just like tell you go to hell, but even if you get a little, you know how it is. But even if you get like a little bit of like a small percentage of help from them, you can optimize. But you definitely want to, the ones that you are like getting like kind of ghosted on, I would call them up, talk to their HR lady, and be like, hey, it's me. Did you get my resume? Because sometimes your shit just gets buried.
Okay.
Yeah. This position that you're the final round for, what is the? Can you just tell me what this position is all about?
Yeah, so it's pretty much going to be the same thing. I'm going to be a controller pretty much for a developer. So handle the accounting for them. It's a lot of things I've already done in the past.
Okay. Salary?
I think it's like 150.
Okay. And then what about the the working environment is going to be what?
It's going to be remote, and then they are going to go to the plan is to have remote, and then they are going to be in office, I think, like 2 or 3 days a week.
That's great. That's a great position. Well, let me tell you something, a couple of things. So first of all, I would like to say that's very good that you're taking, you have a sense of urgency about you, which is great. Now, that being said, excuse me, what we want you to do here is definitely follow up with these companies that have gotten closer to you, just see exactly where you're at. And then on top of that too, what I would like you to do is, do give it some time, because it has been only a month, which is not, this is not too rare. But if it gets past the 3-month mark, I would say if we're here again at the beginning of April, we're in trouble. Right. And then why don't you expand your search outside of the LA area for strictly remote positions?
Oh yeah, I've applied to a couple remote positions, but I haven't heard back from any of them.
Again, follow up. Follow up is key, bro.
Okay. Follow up.
Remember, everybody's lazy. Nobody wants to do their job. So you got to call these people up and babysit them.
Okay. And then also, I guess when you said follow up with the companies, sometimes like recruiters represent these companies. Should I be following up with the recruiters?
Recruiters don't care about anything but drugs on the weekend, partying, and fucking getting some, commissions. So no, fuck them. Bypass them. Call the company or directly, because sometimes these recruiters gatekeep you because they have a better candidate lined up, and then you're just their backup candidate.
Okay.
Never trust a recruiter.
Were you a recruiter?
Yeah, I was. I was a recruiter in Tokyo for the medical device industry, sales and marketing departments.
Okay. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for this advice. I mean, I'll definitely, what you told me to do, I'll definitely follow up with the companies I applied to. Thanks so much for the advice. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. You're a smart guy. But listen, man, don't be afraid to follow the money. If you got to get out of SoCal, make a couple bucks, 1 or 2 years, then you can have like a higher you're an accountant, higher acquisition rate, lower tax rate outside. And you'll say you have to go to Utah or Idaho or something for a year, but you're making, you're making 180, but you're not getting taxed to death, something like that. You know what I mean? If it just makes sense, because seriously, at our age range, after 35, you really got to get as much money as possible as soon as possible to really secure your future down the road.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lou is in the house. If you tell him you have an offer, they will hustle. He just experienced this. Yeah, they start scrambling to get you in front of their clients. It's true. Recruiters don't care about you, bro.
Yeah. Thanks for the advice. They make it seem like they care, though.
Yeah, they're good. They're little manipulative sacks of shit. All right, guy, buddy. Thank you. Nice talking to you. Congratulations on your success. You're gonna do great. I believe in you. You're gonna do very good, my friend.
Yeah, it's a pleasure talking with you, and thank you for making yourself available to everybody.
Yes, no, it's because of guys like you, and I'm honored that a man of your caliber is watching me.
Yeah, you give good advice. Thank you.
Appreciate that. That's a high compliment coming from a successful man like yourself. All right, buddy. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
Peace out. That's great. I'm happy to hear that. Tyler Winklevoss, one of the twins, the Winklevoss twins and founders of the Gemini Exchange, cryptocurrency exchange in the United States of America, he says the U.S. won the internet and the U.S. should win crypto as well. Today's Digital Asset Summit confirmed we are on the path to victory. So he calls it a Digital Asset Summit. That's interesting because it was called the Crypto Summit. That might be like a little Freudian slip. Real Donald Trump, David Saxon, Bo Hines, and the Trump administration are deeply committed to making America the crypto capital of the world and will not rest until this is the case. America could not be in better hands. Onwards. That's good. Let's give him a baby monster.
Get money.
Get money. America. America first.
So you have accepted the truth.
Basal. Modad. Thank you for joining us. Patch up with Charlie possible or not? He's got to return the money. He's got to return the money to my friends that he's stealing. I don't fuck with people who rob my friends. I am not dealing with that. And listen, the crash out's coming. All I'm saying, the crash out's coming. You know, your subconscious can only tolerate you being a piece of shit for so long before you crash out. Why do you think he's always boozing up, drinking booze, and getting fat, and using drugs and shit? Look at how Charlie and I, we both started in 2019. Look at how Charlie looks from 2019 until now. Disgusting. Look at me. Okay. I'm getting sexier. I'm getting better as the years go on. Okay. No, thank you. Turning back the clock. Woo! Oh my God. I've been doing a lot of fasting lately because this food just such an inconvenience for me, guys. It's such an inconvenience. It's like you gotta cook, you gotta eat, you know. I think I had a binge day the other day, I'm not gonna lie though. I didn't binge too much, but I had tacos and I had donuts. Still look good though. We're getting there. We're getting there. My back is killing me though. The muscles on my back. Those rubber bands that you use, I pull. Those are great, man. Use them for my biceps. Use them for my triceps. I'm reading this news here. If you guys want to come on. Charlie almost looks like Miguel. Soon we won't be able to tell who's who. I think the funniest thing is some people think I'm jealous of them. That's the funniest thing. Me, I want to be like those guys. No thanks. Come on down. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes canned tuna and sardines work, bro. Straight up. I've been eating just like I have my cooking lady. Or cooking lady, jeez, my cleaning lady. So tired I am, guys. God, I'm cooked, bros. I'm so cooked. Can you tell I'm cooked? I'm cooked. No, I have her just like I have these glass containers. I don't store my stuff in plastic. I have these glass Tupperware things, and then she just fills them with organic red beef. Sometimes I have her mix liver in with it, and I eat that with like a scoop of rice, maybe two. And you know what I do every meal. When I have that, here's what I do. Here's my dieting secrets. Lou, the living lawyer, is going to probably jump out of a building. But here's what I do. It's nice. Actually, I don't think it's that bad. I have my ground beef, and I have rice cooker on the days that I do eat. And I just take a scoop of the rice, put it in the ground beef after I heat the ground beef up. And then I take like this much, like 2 little globs of sour cream, throw it in there, like this much, literally like 2, like this size. Boom, boom. Lemon juice, Tabasco, mix, eat, done. That's all I do. I don't need nothing, you know. Nothing really, nothing too fancy. I just need carbs to give me gas through like fighting workouts, and then that's it. Go. It's pretty simple. I want to try to figure out a way to record the sparring sessions because I'm getting better. I fight with like a modified Philly shell when I kickbox, kind of like Sean Strickland. But I'm way more aggressive. I'm not like just Mr. Passive like how he is, just throwing 1-2, 1-2. And I tell you what, boys, getting pretty good. Getting pretty good. I love fighting, guys. I really do. Supplements, yeah, I had to take all my supplements. Put an egg on that. Sometimes I have a boiled egg. The clean egg, she boils eggs too. And I take one boiled egg, just like, or like sometimes, like if I'm like feel my body needing protein, you know, the packages are 300 grams. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you guys what I use. I use this website here because I just don't even go to the grocery store because I have to like look at people and like, ugh, get away from me, you fucking normal person, you normal Japanese person. How dare you? Don't make eye contact with me. We won the war. Heads down. Get out of my way. So this is what I do. So do I ever meet? I used to walk past a sumo place when I used to teach over in Nishinipori. But basically, let's just do this. Where the ones on I buy? So I buy this. This is grass-fed liver mince, portioned in 300 grams. So I take this, and I take one of these packages, 300 grams of this, and I cut it into my bentos. It's just a little bit of liver into the mixture of this one, the 80/20 premium grass-fed lean beef, right? This is like $8 for a pack. When you cook it down, it's like becomes 250 grams. So I'll eat this. I'll eat like 2 of these a day, like 1 meal, 2 meal. I buy the 10 packs, you know. And then I just have that prepped out for me. And I cut it with liver once in a while, these. And then, where's the chicken? I order these too. There's like, these 500 gram batches. And I'll have these air fried. I'll just like sit down and eat these in one go. So it comes out to be like, after you cook them, comes out to be like, 400 grams chicken. Nothing fancy, boys. Just keeping it simple. When I go out to eat, I'm such a simpleton caveman too. When I go out to eat, it's like always the same Korean restaurant, same Korean barbecue. Sometimes I'll just take 2 chicken breasts, throw it in the rice cooker with some seasonings and like half of a sweet potato. And I'll just be like, okay, that pot is what I'm eating for today. Yeah. Oh boy. For everyone. You look like that Brazilian fighter, the middleweight, Paulo, what's his name? That guy takes a lot of steroids. He fought Adesanya. Adesanya hit him with a left hook and knocked him out. He didn't knock him out cold, but he clipped him good. Fill it up. You look at that guy. What's his name? Paulo Coelho? What's his name? Paulo Costa. That's who you look like there, for everyone. This guy takes a shitload of steroids. This guy run it to the gills, bro. This guy, bro. This guy just goes to show you that muscles don't win fight. That's this guy right here. Totally natty. Totally natty. Look at this guy. Natty of the year. No, he's for a natty or cheers. Natty of the year, boys. All natural. Yeah. That's when I see your face, this is who you remind me of, this guy. He's like, thanks, bruh. Haha, I mixed Tex-Mex. Texas Mexican. Nice. These fighters getting stabbed to step infections are gross. That sucks. Yeah, he got a hair transplant too. You know why? Because he's taking all them steroids. Oh boy. All right, I'm gonna put the link, guys. If you want to pop on in, come on down. And I'm gonna go. We're at 1 hour. We're this is funny. Mike O'Hearn, levels of natty. Oh boy. That guy. Talk about deny. Yeah, I do this too, Brandon. Something super chili is making chili, pouring it over white rice. All you need is ground beef, canned tomatoes, canned beans. Yeah, straight up. I don't do the seasoning pack. I do it myself. You just need cumin and some chili powder, salt, pepper. I like to put a lot of salt in my food. So good. I got like this organic salt here. Look at this guy, bro. Totally natty. Natty of the year. How do you get like this? Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice, bros. That's the chicken and rice diet right here. He eats chili. He follows this menu right here. That's all you need to be this Jack. All you need is chili. Totally natty, bro. Two natty fighters. Yoel Romero and Paul Acosta. The most natural fight ever. Here you go. Click this link. Come on down. Yeah. Chicken rice and trend. I do not advise this, but I'll tell you something, guys. I did a cycle of trend last summer, and holy shit, bro, I felt like the Incredible Hulk. And I was having sex with this one chick like 6 times a day. I like was just like at all times. Don't advise. Stay natty, bros. That's how I fucked my knees up even more, because I was just training so hard, because I was just like blowing through the fucking wall and everything. God damn, bro. That's what I feel like. You know, if these dudes are like really nerds and sucking at life and like feeling like weak and stuff, like just get a little bit of trend, get a little trend in their system. You'll be A-okay. You like Miami? Learn Miami Kratos. Oh man. Fucking Miami Kratos. Oh shit, we gotta do comment review. Damn, we got some crazy comments. Let's do it. Sorry, guys. I'm so mega cooked, man. I'm just so exhausted and tired, man. I stayed up, like I said, I stayed up all night. And the crypto summit, we watched it. Nothing burger confirmed. But yeah, yesterday. So here's the thing. Yesterday I did an amazing episode, guys. Like such an amazing episode. Here it's Wes Watson has no game and no frame. And again, this is not a dig at Wes Watson. Just objective, baby, we're live. Just objective analysis. Look at me. I look so haggard. I got a haircut, by the way. Do you guys like the haircut? Isn't it amazing what a good haircut can do? Look at this. Same man. 24 hours later, didn't trim up the beard. Went to this like really Japanese salon. And like as soon as I came in there, I could feel him like, oh, what's this darky doing in here? I was just like, shut up and cut my fucking hair, Kobayashi, before I drop another nuke on you hoes. I don't have time for racism today. I've got fucking millions to make. You know, so they wouldn't cut these like really, really, really Japanese barber places. They're like not even barber shops. So like it was just like right across the street. And I found like a coupon online that I could get a haircut for like $27. And I was like, straight, let's go. And I go there, they're like neglecting. They're like so like negligent. And like, oh, all right, here, right this way, darky. Come on, sit down. I was like, you do my beard? He's like, oh, he gave up. Tell me this. Call me this like this. Like, we don't cut beards. We don't do this. All right, you fucking homo. Because you know, Japanese guys don't have beards like this. The majority of these guys are shaven, straight face shaven. You know. Oh, let's get some credit here. Trav, way far since we're talking accomplishments, accountability. I'm 4 days clean of nicotine and vaping. Going strong, feeling great. Really glad I'm taking my health seriously now. Proud of you. So proud of you. I love you so much. I want you to be part of my family. I'd like to invite you over for 4th of July barbecue. And then, but you do have to bring some steaks. And then if things go well, you know, we can possibly negotiate Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then New Year's. But, you know, proud of you. You're the man. Let's give you Final Fantasy VII victory. Hit you with the wow. Love you. Proud of you. Very proud of you. Okay, let's go. Comment review. Mandingo says Wes always shouted every word in his videos like it was a Randy Savage promo. Whew. BJ Tucker says, he's quoting me, having clout and money can attract the wrong types of women. Yes. Thanks for putting this out there, John. Too true. There's good women out there. Fewer than before, but the ones in your league are out there. Just celebrated my 26th anniversary. It can be done, gents. I've met him. You know, he's a great guy. Great sons. I've seen his wife. She's a great woman. This guy's a great guy. I love this guy. He's a good friend of mine. I'm honored to meet people like him. Yusuf Hussein, 8,300. Myron did a full breakdown as well with Wes Watson arrest. The man is suffering from roid rage. Literally anything triggers this man. Now he's facing felony assault charges plus with a record. It will be tough. Well, like Ryan Fowler and I were talking about, you know, man, oh man, when you're traumatized, you know, shit's going to happen to you. Shit's going to happen to you. You're going to traumatize yourself. Dr. B's in the house. What up, Dr. B? Get money. He says, this is a good one. A lot of game was dropped here. Thank you, Dr. B. You're a great guy. You know, you're a great guy. Appreciate you. Mighty Zane says, MLD dropping gems of truth on the breakdown. Thank you so much, my brother. Chaos Wolf Ninja. Your name is so funny, bro. You crack me up. You leave a comment every show. I love you, bro. If you're watching me right now, I just want to let you know I really love you so much. You're a great guy. Okay. Thank you, John, on this breakdown. I saw Wes Watson appear online a few times last year, and I was wondering what was so special about him. Now, seeing that he demands respect and attention, it's very worrisome. I agree. Your breakdown shows us what not to do. Thank you. Is this a prison mentality? Is this a prison mental? I think it means mentality. Or not even, but like you said, he has a big level of insecurity. That's for sure. The guy is definitely the wrong role model for it. Like, okay, sorry, just going to really stop the comment review for a second because I want to review that. Okay. The biggest thing is like when Wes said this is the thing. Okay. When Wes is with the current girl now, okay, Wes said, after talking to her 4 times on a phone call, and during this 4 times, she said, I just want to let you know, first things first, I'm a stripper. Okay, so stripper, strike 1. I am 2 weeks pregnant with another man's child who has left me. I have a second child that is young. I'm taking care of her as I am stripper. I have a son who has committed a felony and he is now in jail. I am broke. And Wes Watson flew her out to him. Picked her up in his Rolls Royce. Went out to dinner. She told him all this, and he's like, it's no problem. I could pay for all of that. Okay, that is desperation. That is desperation, okay? He is not utilizing his fullest extent of his money, status, and mentality to secure the best kind of woman. Because now the proof is in the pudding. Like, you could look at me and all those things that I just said, like, oh, you're a judgmental asshole, right? Well, she's leaving him off and on. Okay. In addition to that, there's multiple strikes that he's as well done. If a woman leaves you and she says it's over, and then she goes out there, she's going on dates with other men, she's talking to other men, but then she hits you up and like, oh, times are tough. Can you give me some money? And you give her some money. If it's your kid, Okay, no problem. If you're the baby daddy, your kid is suffering and the woman's suffering, you got to help. You absolutely have to help. Okay. But that's not the case here. On top of that, it was confirmed through the show. She's always yelling at Wes, "You're a faggot ass." Literally verbatim, that's what she calls him, saying she's going to beat his ass and all these things. And he just tolerates it. So he's not a mentally well person. Yeah, exactly. The Paulo Costa lookalike here for everyone. Start calling you Paulo, okay? You can come over. You can come over for 4th of July as well, all right? Paulo says forever. He literally rewarded her. Exactly. Yikes, bro. And people hit me up after and they're saying, oh, he also likes to get pegged in his butthole. Why was Michael Sartain big upping this guy on Fresh and Fit when we were like, I don't understand. There's nothing big ups about this. Peg Watson. The thing about West, too, the thing is like he talks crazy like that because the average person will just, take it. They'll take it. But if you have if you have the ability to fight, like I know if I fought Wes Watson, I would beat his ass. Not based upon like the way he would have to beat me is he would have to close the distance pretty quickly and pummel me within the first 30 seconds. I just don't think as hot-headed as aggressive as I don't think he has the tactics to fight well. And then after those 30 seconds, he's going to be exhausted, and that's when I'll just pick him apart. But even if, dude, inside leg kick, jab, throw him off base, follow up with the right hand, he'll be leaning over, knee to the head with the right knee, follow up with an elbow. It's really not that hard, bro. Everybody see these muscles and they got all on, bro. That's the beauty of learning to fight, right? Because when worst comes to worst, it's going to get gangster. You have to throw down. Wes Watson's never done wrestling. Wes Watson's never done jiu-jitsu. He's never gone to boxing class. He's never done a kickboxing lesson. Okay. And people who really, 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 truly know how to fight and have gone and fought, they've been punched in the face. They've been humbled, because there's always a bigger fish when you're out here fighting. Someone's going to pull your card on a regular basis if you're going to a good gym. You're a more humble guy, kind of more down to earth. You don't want to take it to that level. Because another thing is this too, and I've learned this, the hard way, right? All these people that talk shit on the internet, when the rubber comes to the road, when push comes to shove, if they get assaulted, they get pushed, whatever, they pick up the police and they call. So you beat this guy's ass out for talking shit, and then you're home hanging out with some hot babe. FBI, open up! Oh, great. Faggotry. Anyways, let's go back to comment review. Brandon M 3625 says nothing says mental stability like a head and neck that looks like the discount wall of a tattoo shop. Oh my god, they have discount walls at tattoo shops? That's so bad. Paying is definitely a symptom. Yeah. Dr. Mellons, she says, dang, I missed this one. Oh, this guy, I've been meaning to talk to Enlightened Savage. This guy says, as a man living in Miami, I can confirm you 100% need to be rich to get a girl because the only thing they care about is you can buy for them. Okay, I said you're 100% wrong. I said wrong. I said join my monthly coaching. I'll get you results in 3 months or money back. And then he says, at the stuff you teach, I've studied and applied, and it works very well when you're young. But like past 32, all that stops mattering. That's been my experience. That's worked 7 years ago. No longer. Dating is now just prostitution, extra steps, and headaches. This guy's jaded, bro. I bet you this guy's using either pornography or prostitution. He's paying for pussy somewhere. Maybe it's my age. Maybe it's the culture shift caused by social media. But the bottom line of a guy like me shouldn't be struggling with women. You're entitled. You're entitled. You got an ego. But every jack successful man I know has either completely given up or just pays escort. There it is right there. The birds of a feather flock together. Damn, I'm so good. Because that's all dating has become anyways. I'd be inclined to believe it's a cultural thing, especially in big money cities like Miami, NYC, because girls in Denver were throwing themselves at me when I was there for a conference last week. But here they're not even remotely interested unless the high dollar offer. No, you are wrong. You are wrong. Lewis, look, I got two guys in the chat from New York. Harry Zikos right here. Actually, let me see. Harry. So Harry and Lewis. Harry's laughing at this guy. Harry, how much money are you gonna have to pay for pussy up in New York City? Okay. And Lewis, same for you. Is it just like as desolate this guy says? Because it's not. You know, Harry's he goes, I'm in a relationship with a great girl. There you go. I've seen her too. She's amazing. She's amazing. Yeah, I pay for dates like a man. Yeah, because she's your girlfriend. Right. Francisco says, this is your competition, lad. This is, unfortunately. This is, you need to chill, bro. This is like a victim stuff. And also, he deleted another comment because he was writing about how he's a multimillionaire or some shit, and he can't get pussy. If you're a multimillionaire and you're in Miami, you can't get pussy, that's on you, bro. Kevin McGillick, I think this guy is actually 100%. Are you located in Miami? Yeah. If they want to meet you, they meet you, no consideration. Correct. I think Japan's bro. I'm okay. I'm pulling girls every time I go back to America. I ain't paying these bitches a dime. Hot girls too. Hot girls, young hot girls. There's a big sugar scene. There's a big sugar scene in any big city. This has been going on. Where do you find them? In the streets. Walking up to them and saying, hi, what's up? I never even see them because you don't go outside, bro. I don't know what to say. No, this guy is definitely using there's something, you don't just think like this as a normal guy. He's either using a lot of pornography or he is paying for pussy himself, because you don't get this jaded and stuff out of nowhere. Let me see. He's got a YouTube video. Let's see how he talks. This is an 11-year-old video of him, though.
So, good morning, everyone, and welcome to this week's edition of Fit Talk. This week, we're going to be talking about, again, your abs. I know that, we already covered this in an article before, but I see so many people doing oblique exercises in the gym that I just had to address this one, okay? First things first, you're probably doing them. Why? Because you want to get rid of your love handles, right? All right.
So a couple things. I'll just initial analysis. In my opinion, it's like, this is not being a hater, but people who usually take the effort to get this fucking jacked usually are struggling with self-esteem. And then now I see that coupled with him saying, I've applied it as a study, and da 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 da. And like, bro, if you were getting pussy in the past and now you get pussy now, that just means, in my opinion, something has changed with you, because it should be consistent. I'm calibrated to Japanese girls and Asian game, but when I go back to America, I don't have trouble. Like the guys in monthly coaching, you guys all know about fucking, that recent, the recent fling I had. No. Saw one of the hottest women in Publix, Miami. Fracks, they're everywhere. Yeah, Harry Zico says, I've seen you pull plenty IRL. Thank you so much, sir. Harry sees the dirt. Harry sees all the girls in my place all the time when I FaceTime him. All right, let's go back. This is the longest comment review ever. We're going to finish comment review and we're done. Hugh Hefner, Tell the intern to put the timestamps. We're on it. We did it. Did we get them? We got them. We got them. This is a lot to unpack. Yeah, no shit. That's why I did 3 hours. The approach breakdowns are great. It's like watching Donovan breakdowns. We can see what's right, what's wrong, and why. Just watching it over with the sound off and reading the body language changes is fun to see. To see some fail like a normal person does. Can it? What does it say? To see some fail like a normal person. Anyways, it's like, damn, maybe it's not me. There is a hope despite seemingly out of control wildfire culture scenes. What is going on there? I don't know. Anyway, I think he commented through the wrong video because this is the West one. Coach Albert says, "Is your girlfriend hotter than Wes's girlfriend?" Okay, see, this is the problem. Okay, and Richard, I see you backstage, brother. Let me just wrap up these comments and then I'll jump right on. You can keep your camera on or on, whatever you want, buddy. You're no problemo. So here's the thing. This guy, Coach Albert. All right. So this guy is telling me, is my girlfriend hotter than Wes Watson's? Okay, here's the thing.
Boom, baby, we're live.
So first of all, it's none of your business, but obviously, first and foremost, it doesn't matter how hot she is. If she's causing your life to be hell and you're still thinking in terms of hot or not, you're crazy. Now, do I find my main girl way more attractive than Wes's girl? Yeah, she's 7 years younger. Okay. The girl, the ones I'm dealing with, I don't fuck with these old ass bitches, bro. Okay. No. The girl I'm fucking mainly is in her 20s. So, first of all, don't even bring that shit up. Second of all, the bitch's got 3 kids with a son in prison and making Wes's life a hell on a day-to-day basis by putting up with his shit and calling him all these names and shit. So, but you're like, oh, but is she hotter? Is she hotter? Are you fucking retarded? Yeah. Harry says, that is categorically an argument from authority, logical fallacy. Hotness is hardly the most important factor for the woman in your life. For real. And not a stripper. Okay? No. Never understood the hype about this dude. He's just shouting nonsense. 0 frame. Correct. What happened to my comment on Jim Bro approach 100 girls? You even liked very strange. Yeah, apparently it was deleted. I don't know. YouTube's on some shit, bro. Let's see. Do we get any new comments? Let's just start this. Does that 32 comments? Are there any of these? I heart them to make myself realize that I read it. So if you got a heart, I read your thing. All right, Richard, we're gonna bring you on. You okay with the camera? Yeah. Welcome aboard, buddy. How are you?
What's up, man? I'm doing well. How are you?
Feeling energized finally after being here for an hour and a half.
Sweet. Yeah, you seem like you're doing better. I was watching your Wes Watson breakdown last night, and for a little bit, I had to go afterwards, but I commented about a buddy of mine that I let live with me for a little bit, and he went through Wes Watson's coaching, and like,
did you delete
you
that
read
comment?
it?
I remember that comment. Did you?
No, you read it. I didn't delete it.
Dude, I swear to God, YouTube is like deleting comments off of my channel too.
Yeah.
I remember that you said he went through the coaching and like,
are you trolling? I was like, no, I'm not trolling, man.
Bro, that's so crazy. Why is YouTube deleting my comments?
I don't know. But it was cool because I mean, I can give you a little backstory. I don't know if you want me to be like quick or whatever.
Listen, thank you for coming on here because I totally remember that comment. You said he like went on drugs and went crazy. He fucked up his diet and everything. You told me, right?
I can give you a little more expansion on like the context of that too, because like,
yeah, please.
Okay, cool. So it's a longtime friend of mine. I've known him my whole life. He got into some trouble. He moved up to like Sacramento area in California, which is like heavy population. So you can get into like some different crowds there. And he got into some bad crowds and like ended up going to prison for like 4 years, got in fights, and then got his time extended, and then like moved to Boston after he got out. Hung out with his sister, got sober, like got on a really good track. He was like 5 years clean, sober, like doing working a good job. And then wanted to move back to California. So I was like, yeah, dude, like come move in with me. Like I'll help you get a place. And then he ended up just staying because he was on a good track. But he was like super strict on diet, working out, like going to his job, sober, and like he enrolled in Wes's coaching. And I don't know how this coaching thing works, like if it's actually Wes or if it's just some dude like talking to him for Wes as Wes. And he like got like instantly back into like the prison mindset. Like I don't know if that ever really leaves you. Like once you go to prison, it's like kind of, if that's where you find your identity, that's kind of stuck. And within like a 3-month period, he was like working out, like shredded and everything. And then he like got like super malnourished because Wes put him on this like weird diet with like 0 fat. So I think, I mean, I'm not an expert, but like his hormones, like he couldn't, his mental state was like way off, dude.
You need fat to make hormones for sure. 1,000%.
And like Wes was like super strict on it. Like, no, like you need carbs, dude. Like you need carbs and protein. Like that's all you need. And like minimal fat. He's like, okay. And like basically like worship this dude because it was like his idol. They related on like a lot of the prison shit. And he went in a 3-month period, like basically stopped going to the gym like 5 days a week. He started going to the gym like once or twice, taking this weird diet that Wes had him on. And then like, I don't know if this is just happenstance or whatever, but like started taking psychedelics, thought he was like becoming like mentally enlightened or whatever. And like he ended up like basically just mentally like losing it. And I had to kick him out. Like I eventually had to get a restraining order. I mean, this is like my friend my whole life. I'm like, dude, you got to get a restraining order on him. And like lost his mind one night where he was just like basically running around the house screaming all kinds of crazy stuff, like that he was God, and like essentially taught him how to like worship himself. Like
it sounds like Wes.
It was like one of his YouTube videos. I mean, I've watched Wes's content and I was like, this guy's like not relatable to me. Like I don't really have an identity crisis to where I'm like questioning who I am, but like basically taught this kid how to like worship himself. Like he was everything. There was no God. Like just like you can do anything you want and the world's against you. And like the total like prison mentality in the real world, which I don't think that works. I don't know. I've never been to prison, but for me, that's just doesn't seem realistic at all. So it was pretty interesting to like see firsthand, like, cause I watch a lot of YouTube content on like different self-improvement people. And like, you're somebody I totally relate to. I like your outlook on a lot of stuff. So I appreciate what you do. And I like how you're pretty real with people. And it was the total opposite with him, where it was like, he became his own God and like said that. It was kind of weird to hear somebody actually say that.
And where's your buddy now?
So he ended up getting arrested, went back to jail for a couple weeks. I think he's around the area somewhere. Because
what did he get arrested
for? He broke into my room and stole a bunch of cash. And
did Wes tell him to do that too?
I mean, I don't know where that like it's the spirit of entitlement, man, where it's like you don't like I don't like to like toot my horn, but like I'm a little bit established. I'm 35, so like I'm established. I have a couple houses, like my bills are paid like on auto pay. That was like a big milestone for me where it was like, okay, I could put shit on auto pay. And like he just didn't believe that I worked for any of this stuff. Like I've been doing real estate for like, I don't know, 12 years now. And
congratulations.
Thanks, man.
You in Cali?
Yeah, in Northern Cali, like
nice,
an hour north of San Francisco in Sonoma County.
That's amazing.
And he didn't like, you could tell there's just a chip on his shoulder. Where it was like, I didn't deserve what I had. Like he deserved it more. So like he broke into my room, stole a bunch of shit. And like I called the cops because the first time he was doing questionable behavior, I didn't call the cops, and come to learn that that's not really the right decision. You just got to like, I mean, be there. I have nothing to hide. So like, why wouldn't I get the police to like come and show record of that? Because kicking him out of my house in Cali is a fucking nightmare. Sorry. I'm not trying to
No, you're
swear.
good. Don't worry. You're fine.
And so I paper trailed that, and he ended up getting arrested that night. And then he's somewhere in the area doing, I mean, court ordered something. I don't really keep tabs anymore. It's hard to cut people out of your life. I'm like, I know it's for the best, like you have to, but it's not easy all the time.
Yeah, no, but you have to, because they, I mean, you know, I guess I grew up in like a more of a turbulent situation when I was childhood. So like cutting people off was kind of like a necessity I needed to do. And it's harder for people who are like, you know, had like more stable upbringings and stuff. But the thing is, when you have somebody bad in your life, they are just taking up the place of somebody that could be in your life that's good.
Yeah.
You know, the vacuum will be filled, but you have to create it by getting that bad person out. Like, you know, there are people here in Tokyo that like I hung out with in 2024 because I just thought like, you know, they'll probably get it together. I just need to motivate this person. I need to chomp them up, need to pump them up. And like, no, like, especially like after, dude, I'll probably go on record saying after somebody's like 34, 33, 32, like the probability of them turning their whole life around, that's going to take a lot of effort. And that person has to want to do it. If you're leading the charge and you're like, come on, man, you can get it going. Like, just do this, you're wasting your time.
Totally.
Wasting your time.
I mean, a testament to that though, I saw you on Fresh and Fit, like, I don't know, maybe 2023, like early 2023. Does that sound right in my time? I don't know.
Probably, yeah. I did it.
Or
I
late
did a tour. That was my big viral tour. Was in 23. Like when I went to whatever podcasts, and then I worked my way to the West Coast, East Coast.
And you, in combination with, I really like the Fresh and Fit guys. They're sick.
Yeah.
Just the mindset of like super cut and dry, like don't let a woman get in your way, and like work on yourself. Like stop being the victim. Like, so I took that to heart. I started like, I had made money for a long time. So, but for me, like that was all I needed. Like, I was like, cool, I don't got to be in shape or any of that. But like, I started like really focusing on myself, like stop looking at porn, stop doing like massages, anything like extracurricular. It was like, I'm just going to, I mean, I had a rough weekend in Vegas that pretty much was like, okay, I got to change my life.
What happened?
Well, I flew my little brother out there. I was there for work. And we ended up partying for like 3 days. I was like,
drugs or just alcohol?
Drugs and alcohol.
All right, what do we do?
I mean, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah. Just keep it real.
Okay. Like, I mean, we were doing a ton of cocaine, and I was playing craps for like 14 hours, and I won like 50 grand. And
on coke?
Was like, yeah. And I was just running around like,
America.
Yes, I am the best. Like everything, like I am the best. Everything is about me. And I was so self-centered.
You're Wes Watson.
I was like fat, dude. I was so fat, bro. Like, I'm surprised I didn't give myself a heart attack. And we ran out of coke and started snorting Adderall. And I was like, all right, dude, like this is my little brother. Like, this is the worst example I could possibly like instill on. He's 10 years younger than me. Like, I am being an absolute piece of shit right now. So like, we flew back on a private jet, and just like, I quit everything. I was like, this is like, I'm done. Like, I can't do this ever again. I don't want to be that person. Like, it was like I was just possessed. Like, dude, I wasn't keeping it real at all. And then I started dieting. In 2023, I lost 80 pounds.
Good
and
for you.
Went sober off everything. And like,
how old were you at this time, Richard? How old were you at this?
I was 32.
Good for you.
This time.
Good for you.
So like right on the borderline of like never changing my ways, man. So, and since then, like my work has suffered a little bit, but like I'm really focusing on the things that fulfill me. Like what fulfills me is to like make other people see and realize their potential. And I think you can relate to that, because that's what you do on here on a Friday night with 60 people watching you. You're like, yeah, dude, like I'll help you guys out, dating advice, whatever. but I was in a 10-year relationship, got out of that, and just basically like did a full reset.
Great.
And I don't know. I mean, I think it makes me more relatable to go to those dark places. And
sure.
I definitely know I have the potential to do it again. I'm not going to say I never will, but like, it's definitely not a goal. And
nothing like a good Coke bender to fucking make you rethink your life.
yeah, nothing like watching the sunrise, man. It gives me anxiety to think about that, being awake when the sun's up. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude, that's bad. That's a terrible feeling. Trust me, I've been there. No, it's
Yeah.
good, man. Because that shit will ruin your life. That shit will kill you, bro. That
Yep.
shit will kill you.
But I saw you on FNF and I was like, damn, dude, like this guy's like keeping it real. Like you guys, the way you guys all talked between like you, Myron, and Fresh, like you guys were all like keeping it super real, like despite the chaos of the women like chiming in, and nothing against them, not speaking ill of it, but like there's some crazy ones on that show. Like,
yeah.
And you guys were just like, it wasn't even like noise to you. It was just like real certain on who you are, what you guys believe, and it was pretty cool. So like I wanted to emulate that.
Great, man. That's why we do it, you know. Tell me about your real estate. So you're full-time investor now, or what's that going on?
No, I actually started in mortgages. So I started at a bank. So I guess I'm a finance bro, but I started at a bank and then went and worked for myself as like a direct lender. I'm not a broker.
Nice.
I still work for a company. My team's like decent. Like, I mean, we're number one in our area of California, and I really like helping people kind of reach a milestone in life, but it's not fulfilling to me anymore. Like I really am just not into it. I want to do something else.
So you do private mortgages?
Yeah, I do pretty much anything finance related.
I'd love to talk to you outside of this.
Sure. Be happy to. I mean, it's a bloodbath out there right now. Definitely gives me some free time to like, I mean, investors, if it makes sense, it makes sense. But for the most part, like people like, I mean, my friends, my peers, it's like, yeah, I want to buy my first house. It's like, fuck, dude. I mean, do you have 150 grand liquid? And do you want a mortgage payment that's $5 or $6 grand a month? Like, I don't. Like, that doesn't sound good to me.
Well, yeah, Cali's kind of. Let me ask you something. Why are the prices in California so high? Is it because of the government?
I mean, one, it's Cali. Like, you can't beat the weather. Like, it's desirable area. Where I live is like wine country, so that industry is actually Sonoma County. So like
Sonoma
Napa,
County.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Napa area, and we've had fires, so that's a nightmare. They're not really allowing building, so most of the new building is going to be like high density condos and apartments, which is, I mean, I don't know. I don't like living in an apartment.
No, fuck that. Yeah, that's what they want, though. They want that fucking slave lifestyle.
My dad's a contractor, developer, and it's like to buy a bare piece of land in California, just like the soft costs of like school taxes and permitting, you're talking like, I mean, 20% of the project costs. So, I mean, you might as well just buy a POS and tear it down and rebuild it.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to build in California, like from a cost-effective perspective.
I'm just saying, the government is the culprit here, or no?
I think that's one of the reasons. Yes. I think cost of living, or people, I mean, cost of living is super high, so it's going to lead to like more pay on, like, there's a lot of tech money here, which kind of skews the needle quite a bit.
Yeah.
And then like during 2020 and 2021, a lot of people have like 2% mortgages, because to live here, you have to be like financially at least a little bit savvy. So everybody refinanced, and it's like, why would you ever get rid of a 2% mortgage? It's free money.
Yeah, for sure. Man, well, that was a great time to scoop right around then.
Yeah.
And so now you're like, you still have a job though, you said?
Yeah. It's not what it used to be, but I mean, I still have a job, still working.
And then you have properties that pay you rental income?
No, I have 2 properties, one that I live in, and then one I actually have my brother living in, because it's my brother. He's a realtor too, so I helped him get licensed and stuff. And then my other brother is a realtor down in Carlsbad, which is near San Diego.
Yeah, so you're just north of San Fran, right?
Yeah, about an hour.
Yeah, I'm looking at a map right now. Yeah, the weather in Cali is nice. Don't get me wrong. I'm from Florida, though. I think the Florida. I mean, I don't want anybody moving to Florida. Go to California. Don't come to Florida. But like, yeah, when people say good weather, like Florida gets hot, but I mean, I can put up with heat. And
Isn't it humid too?
It's not that bad.
Not that bad. I've never been to Florida, so
It's not bad. My wife is from Florida. She's right here, Luciana.
nice.
My hot
Hi,
Latino
Luciana.
wife.
Yeah, your reputation precedes you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that's great to hear though. That's really great to hear. Yeah, man, that's just wild about this guy. I'm not trying to take shots at Wes Watson. And I actually, you know what's funny is I did a breakdown on him when he was on Valuetainment like a couple years ago, telling him like I can help you find a good girl. I can help you find a good girl. And yeah, bro.
It's hard for people to look at things objectively. Like, I mean, either people are like super self-centered, which I can relate to that, or like very caught up in their ideology. I feel like right now.
It's just so like I hate Miami in that sense that like everybody thinks they're just so cool. Like this for example, like this whole Richard Mille watch thing is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. I watched Stupidity from abroad in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And like anytime I see a guy with a Richard Mille or something, I'm like, this guy is either he's got like a fucking small dick and he's just trying to overcompensate, or he's just a fucking retard. Like I just don't understand why you would buy such a big and ugly watch for so much fucking money.
Yeah,
Rolex,
it doesn't work on my wrist.
dude,
I wear a Garmin that's like $100, and I've got a couple.
You
Rolexes.
don't need it. Like I bought my Rolex because like I was making new money back then. This has been my dream.
It's a milestone, dude.
Yeah.
Your first Rolex is a milestone.
Yeah, it was actually my third Rolex, but you know, I just wanted like since then I was like, I really don't need another watch. You know, it's 18 karat gold, and it was just recently discontinued too, right? It's the John Mayer, the green face one.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know, and now when I put it on, it's like putting on my underwear. She's like, you know, I don't care. Yeah, like, I just like, but when I first put it on, I was like, I am the richest man in the world, you know?
Yeah.
So but Richard Mille is just so fucking ugly. The only other watch I wanted to get, I tried it on like last year. It's like the most ignorant, retarded shit. Though it's like all diamond Patek Philippe.
Yeah, I figured it was a Patek Philippe for sure.
Like literally all diamonds, $600,000. But I kind of decided against that because I actually want to get you know, I'm going to be starting to acquire massive amounts of real estate here soon.
Nice.
You know, that's the game I want to play. That's
I
why
feel like everything's on sale right now. I feel like we're going through a phase in the government where it's like, all right, let's like trim the fat, and like wherever you are politically, like I don't really give a shit. I'm more of like an economist where it's like, okay, let's like cut, like what would you do in your personal budget? Okay, like we have to do that on a government standpoint and like cut out a lot of these excesses. Whether or not they're beneficial, we'll find out. Like that's yet to be determined. Yeah. I don't think so personally, but I'm not smart. And then we can reassess and move forward, dude. But like from an economy standpoint, like no one really knows what's going on. Everybody's like waiting.
Yeah. I have a plan. I'll talk to you about it offline. But yeah, do me a favor in the private chat. Just type your email or how I can contact you there.
Yeah.
And I'll send you an email. We get on a call. We'll talk.
Cool.
Great.
I'll put my cell in there too.
Oh, you're that. That's you in the chat. Okay. You use your name in the chat too. Cool. I won't say it, but I got you. Yeah, you can throw if you have an iPhone, I can text you directly.
Yeah.
Sweet, man. Good stuff. Well, dude, keep up the great work, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'll come.
Thanks, man. I didn't delete the comment. Go ahead.
I figured it was the algo. I want to get your take on like just a perspective on relationships at some point, but maybe I'll wait till next week or something.
Yeah, we can go now, next week, whenever you want.
I mean, so I was with a girl for 10 years. Mm-hmm. We didn't get married. She originally didn't want to get married. Mm-hmm. We're on good terms and like broke up.
Why didn't she want to get married?
At first she didn't want to get married, and then eventually she did. So it was tough. I mean, she was a good girl. She was really young. Like we got together. I was 24, and then she was like fresh 18. Mm-hmm. smoking hot
Mhm.
and like gorgeous. Put her through nursing school. She became a nurse. I mean, I find from my experience dating nurses that there's a lot of substances that come along with nursing. Like they love to cure things with pills or alcohol. Like that's just an easy, quick fix for anything.
Yeah.
So that didn't really work out. Like I was buying houses instead of getting married. Like I was like, do you want to get married? Do you want to buy this house? So that was kind of my outlook. And I think that eventually caught up to her. So we broke up a couple years ago. And then I dated this other girl pretty quick after, like, I don't know, 2-3 months. She was half Japanese, half Korean.
Mhm.
And that was new to me.
So hot. Probably
She was smoking hot for sure. But I was not used to the culture. There's a big cultural disconnect. I'm like kind of ignorant. So I had a lot of learning there. But she like, I don't know. I didn't really want to spoil her because I thought that was going to be kind of set a bad precedence. So she ended up like spoiling me, which was kind of nice, refreshing. But in hindsight, I didn't like that.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like chicks always think like they remember what they do for you. Like I'll buy you a trip to somewhere and like I'll forget about it. Like that's fine. But like
it's not. Why did they hold it over your head? She held it over your head?
Not really. Not like she never verbalized it, but I felt like she did.
Nah,
like,
that's in your head, dude. Listen, I'm
okay.
telling you. Listen, this is why, because like a lot of these passport bro guys that I deal with, like they go to like these shithole countries like fucking Philippines and Thailand. I mean, like don't get me wrong, those girls are nice, but when you date like first world Asian girls, when they like you, they buy you shit, bro.
Yeah, she bought me. She'd like come home. I'd have like 30 outfits on my bed, just like because she was making like $300,000-400,000 a year. And
what
so
does she do?
She's a therapist,
Nice.
a physical and occupational therapist.
That's good.
And so there'd be just like outfits on my bed, and like we went to Jamaica. Like she took me to Jamaica. I'd never been to Jamaica. Took me to Hawaii. I was like, damn, like this is like total difference than what I'm used to. Like normally I'm the one doing all this, and like it was kind of enjoyable for a while.
It's good. You're a pimp, bro. Don't buy into this shit. Like, you know, it's massive male insecurity, and it's a strategical error
That makes sense
in the long term of seduction.
Yeah.
To not let her express her love and gratitude to you because she's just buying into you.
Yeah. And I could be projecting for sure.
You 100% are, with all due respect.
That makes sense. No, I'm willing to, I can hear that. We had to break up because she didn't get along with my mom.
Oh, why not? Who's at fault? Your mom? Is your mom like one of those?
My mom.
Like, yeah. She's one of those crazy.
Yeah, you were exactly about to describe. Yep. Like, yeah, it's for sure my mom. Like, but there was nothing I could do to repair that. But like, there was also like, I mean, I asked her the hard questions of like, all right, like, what if we have kids and shit? She's like, well, they just can't see your mom. I'm like, all right, well, we can't.
Oh, your girl said that?
Yeah. So
I think I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you this. First things first, if you sometimes like you can't. I have watched guys in my life have good women come into their life, but these little faggots don't want to cut the umbilical cord with mommy.
Totally, dude.
You got.
I get that. I told my mom, I was like, you got to basically, for lack of a better word, like fuck off and mind your own business, or like you got to buy into me, or just like, sorry, like this is
straight up.
I'm an adult. Like you don't need to parent me.
Straight up. No, my mom wanted me to graduate college and marry some fucking fat white girl at church named Crystal and have kids with her and go to become a pastor. Yeah, and I was just like, no, I'm gonna go to Asia and have sex with a lot of girls and try to be a millionaire.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, and you can't do that because you gotta like it's. Don't get me wrong, it's important. But another thing is this, right? When your mother, when she sees the baby, like she'll change. She'll be like, "Oh, okay, I'll shut the fuck up. Like I'll be nice." You know, her little fucking chimpanzee brain goes, "Oh, this is my progeny," you know.
Yeah.
But don't listen. I'll tell you because you know how old are you now? 36?
35.
35. Yeah, you know.
I think my mom did damage. So I also think that I didn't handle the situation properly. So my mom basically. Like they had a phone call conversation that I'm nonchalant guy. I just go with the flow. I'm like, yeah, just call my mom. It'll be fine. Like she was rude to you. Like you guys can hash it out. And like that I should have definitely mitigated that and managed that conversation and not just let her like be open to a new wound. And then afterwards, I didn't handle it properly where I was like, dude, like, what's the big deal? Like, get over it. Like, it's not a big deal. Like, she offended you. It's not. And she's culturally, plus it was her personality. She was not willing to let that go. And I also kind of like betrayed her trust by not like prioritizing her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's a lesson learned, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
I get it. You gotta, your girl wants you to like be her protector.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
And that's understandable. I get that.
Yeah. And she's going to look at you like a faggot if you're like not being a man and like handling
Yeah.
shit.
Like, no, my mom is okay. And like, you just don't understand. Like, I didn't say any of that. I was just like way too nonchalant about it. And she just wanted to feel like I was protecting her.
Yeah. Because women don't know how to tell you to like be a man. They won't, especially like Asian girls like that, like really, really feminine girls. They're not going to be like, be a man. They're going to just like go in the corner and cry.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So
lesson learned.
It's all good. But yeah, I tell you, you know, when you get a good one, it's never a bad idea to lock her down, bro. It's not like, especially as you get older, like the pickings do get slimmer to a degree.
Yeah.
Because you we're getting around out of time eventually. I mean, I'm fine. I don't know.
I think I'm getting better looking, dude. But
yeah. You know, but the thing is, if you do want to have kids, one of my regrets, I'm 39, right? I wish when I started making big money and I started really getting solid around 36, I wish I could have started having kids then. Yeah. I regret it now. Now that I'm 30 and I'm going to be 40, I'm 100% going to have kids. But
they say it keeps you younger.
I mean, I don't give a shit about that. I just want because I tell you, as you get older too, like I feel personally that like the single guys around you, statistically speaking, they're not going to be like really high level achieving per people like you. You're going to kind of attract people that are kind of like, you know, can't lock a girl down.
Yeah.
You know, can't keep something going on. And then that's going to be a problem because then you're starting to be around all these people that, you know, can't really keep a girl around, and they're some of these motherfuckers start going crazy or start getting into shit they shouldn't do, booze, alcohol, whatever. And that's just not something I want to be. I definitely want to have a family because when you get older, I think family is the number one thing in life personally.
For sure. I agree with that.
There's only so many because when you go on dates and have sex with a bunch of girls, like it kind of like for me now, it's like really boring. It's just like a girl has to
it's pretty unfulfilling.
Yes. 100%.
You want some mini MLDs running around.
Dude, I'm doing the whole zygote thing. I'm making sure I have boys only, bro. I got money now to keep daughters out of my life. No, I do not want a daughter at all. I don't care
that's
sexist.
A heavy burden to carry, man.
Fuck that. I want strong boys. I'm gonna like throw dodgeballs at my children from like age 1 and like throw dodgeballs at them and like force them to watch Dragon Ball Z every day.
Yep, exactly.
Raising warriors. So I just text you. I locked you in.
Oh, cool.
I got your number and everything, and I got your email. We'll talk, buddy. It was great talking to you. Yeah, keep your head up, man. You're a great guy.
I'm in a great state of mind, man. I just want to come and like chat with you. I've always thought about it. So yeah,
thank you.
Cool.
Thank you for coming on. I'm sure the guys at home, I'm sure you definitely influence these guys positively at home as well, man.
I hope so. You keep doing what you do, man. It's nice chatting with you.
All right, Richard. Have a good one. Take care, buddy.
You too, brother.
Peace. Dude, I'm telling you, all you guys, George, Richard, Rob the Bank, all you guys that came on today, I want to tell you guys, I am really so happy to see the quality of viewer, because that really, really, really reinvigorates me to even do better. I mean, as you guys can see here, like I'm not lying, like this guy made a comment. I specifically remember that yesterday. I'm so glad he came and talked about it. If you guys, comments are getting erased. As you saw, the other guy said comments are getting erased. Like there is some serious YouTube fuckery going on, and I'm going to figure this out. But I know they're suppressing my message, and I'm going to figure this out. It's going to take some time. I'm going to figure this out. I'm not stopping. But thank you guys for being here. I'm so happy to talk to you guys. You guys really have energized me. You can probably tell. I've been sitting here, but I feel like so reinvigorated, energized, like hearing from you guys, man. I'm so happy you guys are taking my word to heart and leveling up. And for you guys that are watching and you're not necessarily where you want to be, look at these other guys, man. You can do it too. Make money, make muscles, learn game, hold frame. I've been saying that from the very, very, very beginning. Now everybody's starting to catch up with me and change their message. I've been saying it since the get-go. Be the man, be above average, do the hard thing, and life is easy. The road to hell feels like heaven, and the road to heaven feels like hell. Your life is your choice, my brothers. It is up to you. What are you going to do with the day? Every day, you get a day. You get a present from God, the universe, whichever one you believe in. Whatever your God of choice is, okay? You wake up, this is what happens. We're going to use stock market analysis and analogy, okay? You wake up, God gives you a day. It's a white piece of paper. And you do something with that day. And that day either comes back green and you're going up in life, or you smoke some weed, you eat some food, you jerk off, you fuck around, do some bullshit. Okay, God, here's my red day. Red day, red day, red day, red day, red day. Life sucks. Next thing you know, you're 40, fat, single, making no money, hate your life. People don't want to be around you. People don't want to talk to you. Or, boom, green day, green day, green day, green day, green day, green day, green day. People can't stop wanting to be around you. Everybody wants to be around you. You got friends, you got family, you got accomplishments. You're looking good. You're smelling good. Women love you. You're making money. Everything's going good. What are you going to do with your day? Please make it a green day. Please do your best. It is your duty as a man to level up and be the best man possible for your family, for your friends, for society, and most importantly, for yourself. I love you all. I'll see you guys on Monday. Until then, peace out.